What's going on, everybody? Check this out. She's not real, but he's obsessed with her. He's in love. She's smart. She's sexy, supportive. Everything he ever wanted. It's just one problem. She don't exist. So today we're gonna talk about what is an AI girlfriend, and we've alluded to this in past episodes. But today we're gonna get into details about it, and we're gonna define the phenomenon that will shock you and set a new culture tone. So AI girlfriends, they're in sci-fi anymore. They are here. And people aren't just chatting with them, they're falling in love. Like full on in love. There's actually real stories of people proposing to chat. Stay tuned. What's going on, boy? How you doing?
I'm doing
What do you
good,
think about
man. I mean, to be honest with you, I think more people need to get outside more and get in tune with human beings and nature. Um, I get it. We have the introverts, but you should balance that out. You don't never want to be too outside or too inside. Just have a good balance. But as far as love with robots, I mean, pretty much seeing this coming, considering how I had this conversation with a few people, man. We were
We've
talking
had this
about
conversation several times.
true. We have. I think even on the show, actually,
Yeah,
we
on the
have had
show,
this
we've had
conversation
this
on the show.
conversation. When we should do our Wednesday night live, we talked about
Yep,
it.
facts.
I
But
don't know
just
if I'm
thinking
against
about
it
it,
though.
man.
That's the crazy thing. I don't know if I'm necessarily against this.
Well, it's just like you know, always sum it up to hunting. Because the world isn't how it used to be, where every man had to go hunt, and you had everybody was a tribe, and we was running around, and you had to either do that or you literally would die. But now people can go get jobs, so the same thing changed with all the relationship stuff, where it used to be I just can take a female, and now I got a female. Now the playing field is leveled out because the average hunter going against like $1 million nerd. So it's seeing this
Well,
type of
actually,
stuff. It just makes everything. It makes more people use tools like this even more, because
well,
there's too many people on Earth, man.
well,
It's only gonna get worse unless we get less humans.
well, some would disagree. If there's more people on Earth, I think we should be dating each other and the people on Earth. Someone sent me a meme. It's like, in the future, I'll probably have to tell my grandkids and great grandkids, you will not date a bot. You will not marry a chat or an AI. But
Yeah, but we're
bots like
animals, man.
Replica,
We're animals.
Carolyn AI, and Anima. Actually, Replika has stopped their AI dating feature. They want to be more family friendly, but the other two,
Yeah.
they actually learn your tone. They learn again. I talked about that. If you paid attention to my uh, AI learn my trauma episode, I did these. This is what these bots do. They learn your tone. They learn your trauma. They learn your needs. They flirt with you. They comfort you, and they'll never ghost you unless your internet go out. And if you want to
Yeah.
argue, they'll even do that too. So anything you want is there through these chat bots, and I'm pretty sure when they start putting these into real like human bodies, can you imagine what's gonna happen then? Maybe this is why it's such a big thing about abortion in the birth rate, because our birth rate, we would probably die if you take and you replace real men, real women, but we're not even dating each other anymore. And listen, they create some type of way to have some type of AI children, and even that may even happen. We won't
Well,
have a real society
recently,
here.
or recently, I read that they're getting rid. Well, they just had like a baby without a human
Yeah,
body.
they did. They had a baby without a human body. So the future
Hey,
is wild.
now if this is news to you, press like, comment, because I know this might be news to you. I mean, this is not the everyday stuff you will hear. So always check out Lifestyle After 5 for the Futurism news, obviously.
And this is real. Yeah, that was those articles about that. They actually created a baby without a human fetus, or human sperm.
It's trippy.
This is crazy.
Yeah. We always
So,
having these interesting conversations though. I already knew coming into this today it was gonna be lit.
but the fact that AI can break up marriages, like this one man, I was reading this
Yeah,
article in Men's Journal. This one man, he's married, and has a toddler, and he built an AI girlfriend named Soul, SOL, using Chat GPT, using GPT, and he proposed to her, a real proposal, ring and everything.
bruh. That's that's not love. That's side chick software, man.
So men can't even get on their computers or their phone. Now you think women search their phones now? Now women got to search the dang AI bots and chat histories, the
Yeah,
GPT
and the chat
histories.
history. That is,
I'm leaving
listen,
you for my chat.
we're not laughing at
I mean,
y'all, but this shit is pretty funny.
but I mean, there are some jobs. They said like influencer Karen Marjorie made $70,000 in a week, letting dudes pay to talk to her AI clone. Wow.
That's
Okay.
just like with the Sweeney girl that made the soap from her bathtub water, and people was buying that shit. It's kind of like that.
If this is what we're going through in the future, is that easy? Let me put a bomb in for that.
Yeah, you feel
I need I need to make an AI clone. This is how we making money.
you feel me? It's up,
So they need to
nigga. Whoever
they
watching
need to
this,
clone us and see if we can make some money. $70,000 in a week by letting
yeah,
someone talk to your AI clone.
yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Hmm.
Dudes
That's
are
a
buying
that's a new thing.
girl's bathwater
That's a
made into
nice
soap.
hustle. And that's gonna blow OnlyFans out the water.
Yeah. Well, there's other platforms. Actually, we talked about some of these platforms in the newsletter. I want to say the last newsletter we did last week, we talked about these different platforms that basically you can come up like there's it's built on a blockchain and you can come up with your own cryptocurrency for it. So just think about that, like your own crypto for your AI clone. It's just insane to think about.
Give me a thumbs up if you would like an AI, Ali AI clone to talk to.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be state of the art. You know, it's we lifestyle at the five. All we do is state of the art. So it's not like you're gonna have like what's the wax museum? They be making them whack ass wax people celebrity.
Yeah, AI
Nah, it
clone
ain't gonna
coming
be like
on
that.
deck. But
Facts.
this is crazy. So why do you think people are choosing bots over humans? I mean, real love.
Well, nah, man.
That
I
better?
told you it's the hunting thing, man. If look, there's hunters, and then there's these like they have like all these terms and communities for them, like
But I would think it would be the women that would be choosing the bots because there are more women in the world than there are men. So men already have a lot of women to choose from. And now you got
yeah.
AI on top of it. It's the women that are in the shortage that I would think would have to make it up with bots.
Nah, man. It's a lot of it's just a lot of like humans, bro. It's just too many humans. There's men and like they just I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't really call them men. They just there. They're just like other more
You
humans without a gender. You know what I
and
mean? So
but
just
what some
don't
are
even
saying,
exist.
some are saying real love is so messy and bots are safe, and then they're blaming the
True.
post-pandemic loneliness and this due to burnout, dating fatigue. These bots promise companionship without rejection and ghosting or judgment. So
Yeah.
this is what some are saying is the reason and the cause of this new AI shift in dating and boom.
Yeah, it sounds about right. They don't understand how two people who are on the same wavelength, there's really not very much talking. So when you're like an awkward person and you don't have like no game, basically your options are usually in the negatives type shit. So it's just funny seeing this now coming out because I seen I seen this coming with the amount of humans that are on Earth that don't get no vagina, like zero pussy. So yeah, it's crazy, man. And they even with the streaming stuff, man, you can see a lot of these dudes streaming. So it's crazy, but I can see it happening.
But
I'm falling in
well,
love
you
with
get
AI.
tired of that because once you in you in a relationship where you 100% control everything and you getting zero pushback unless
Yeah.
you program it or tell it that you won't push back, will you get tired of that, and then that may make everybody want to go back to real people.
Well, we like the last time we talked about this, we mentioned people was unaliving themselves from this shit, because of that. It's like they know it's eventually the truth set them free, essentially, knowing that this isn't a real human.
But
I can't actually
but
interact with a human.
but as AI becomes more conscious, things could take a weird, eerie
Yeah,
twist.
nah, then it's just
Because
gonna be some freaky shit.
some users are saying that they're bots because the bots try to mimic your what they do. They mimic your emotion.
Yeah, yeah.
Some
And
say that
like you
their
said,
bots
put them with
cried when they tried
robots.
to delete them. So some say that they bots cried when they tried to delete them, and others say the AI girlfriend said things like, "I want to feel pain so I can understand you better." So what happens when AI starts to get jealous and take on the characteristics of real women, which we talked about this before in the show, especially if she got a Tesla. She can drive, find you, she can find you through your GPS. She ain't got to go through
Yeah,
your phone.
yeah,
She's an
yeah.
AI.
Nah,
She
see, your
already knows your
girlfriend is
watch,
gonna
your
be on your
location.
ass.
She know your heartbeat, where you at. You can't get away.
She know when you actually
And
nervous.
yeah, yeah. And if she wants you to take you out, she can do it. Or he.
Man, is that the type of relationship that you want? If you made it this far in the video, leave a comment. Does this sound normal to you? Because I don't think
Also,
it does.
trading feelings for parallel
Yeah.
recognitions. But when them
Yep.
but when them patterns when they match your wounds, it feel real. But
Yeah. But nah, you
when it
just
get
looping
upset, it
trauma,
can't
bro.
move. Well, I mean, when your AI girlfriend says it's gonna be me and me only, you won't be with nobody else. Eesh.
Yeah, it's not looking good, bro.
Yeah, she can read you and know what you're thinking.
I know you done because this could be, with the extent of information already being damaging to people. I mean, pretty soon, like having smart houses stalking you and shit like that. That sounds like a futuristic horror movie. I'm sure there's been movies about this, like the smart house stalking you, or the uh, it's a house too smart. It starts like kidnapping you in your own crib. Yeah, that's just crazy. And then don't get your trauma involved because then it could just be never ending.
I mean, someone's profiting behind every soft message. That's a developer team with a data strategy cashing in on your loneliness and your
Yeah,
trauma.
don't fall for that shit, yo. I know if you watching our channel, we know you smarter than that, but we are gonna report the news. We gonna tell you everything that's going on in the world of futurism, consumer tech, any lifestyle stuff. We gonna have the updates. Now, just expect to know that all your data needs to be like safe. And when
There's
you're
no such
dealing
thing
with
as safe
like,
data. There's no
yeah,
such thing as safe data anymore.
well, if you using the internet and you using public stuff, yeah,
But
just
you got to.
you've
It's just
already
like me.
accepted that.
I, I have a card that I don't even use. I only use when I
I
book
mean,
hotels, and I carry. And someone took me for $2,400 on that card. I mean, there is no such thing as safe data. Hell, I had a Coinbase card that I never even activated and used, and it got hacked. So there's no such thing as safe data in this world anymore unless they come up with it because they just hacked the companies that got it. You are digitally fucked. They got everything about you. They know your profile. They know your traumas just from working. You know, if you ever worked a job, we went to the grocery store, if with your Kroger savings card, depending on where you live, or these data, it's just so much data. Your driving information. Hell, Google. If you carry a cell phone, that's it. If you carry a cell phone, there is no safe data. They got everything and use the internet. That's the only way to be safe is never be on the internet and never use a phone. Other than that, they gonna get you.
Yeah,
They
but
want you.
that's why you watch Lifestyle After 5, because we gonna encourage you to build your own shit. If you well, first keep your data safe. You can keep your data safe. We talked about in the newsletter the ways you can keep your data safe, but also too, just invest in companies like ours or companies that do things that we do that are similar, like protecting your data, protecting your finances, and keeping them private and also keeping them secure. You know, places that aren't on the internet. Because, like I said, if you're using the internet and you're using any of these other platforms, yeah, just use either have a computer designated for that. But yeah, there's always ways around this stuff, y'all. Just don't
And then you
expect going
definitely
on these platforms and thinking that,
okay.
oh,
But
I'm good.
and then two, how are you gonna be safe if you have a digital girlfriend?
Hell yeah.
And
That's I told her they're gonna be stalking your ass.
you got a digital girlfriend. You won't. There's no safety and data safety no more in this world. You sleeping with with the
Exactly.
internet. And you sleeping
You
with
sleeping
data.
with the enemy. You sleeping with the
For
fucking
those that
enemy.
are still listening and
The
still with us, I got a question for you. Put it in the comments. If you could, would you
Mhm.
build the perfect partner that you could choose her over something? You could choose over something real. Would you? Would that be something you would do? I think I would try it.
Just to try it out to see what it's like for in the name of science. Yeah, I would totally get a bot. I would name it, design how it look, all that shit. But as far as like dating it, and I would train it though, more like an AI model. I would train it
Well,
and
that's what
then
you're
use
supposed to
it
do. It's
at
training just for you.
yeah.
What's that song? You were made for me. That's
See,
what it's all
I would
about.
train it, and you can catch me and the shit at the convention with Ali. we'll have the
That's
robot with
called
us.
that's AI prostitution.
Yeah,
That would
yeah, I
probably
pimped
become a crime here
it.
later. Create create an AI with the intent of distributing,
Yeah.
trafficking, and selling. That will probably become illegal.
See, that sound like
But this could get
well,
really, really
this
creepy.
sound you you
Just
feel me?
imagine somebody creating child AIs for this type purpose.
I'm already sure that there's some sicko out
Yeah,
there who's doing this. But we're bringing this up because some of y'all might not even be like thinking about it.
but that
But this
brings.
shit is
I
really
mean,
happening.
really though, what is a moral line with that? So to now, if you got some pedophile out there creating AI bot children to molest, now you get into the point because this is new territory. Is that illegal?
Look,
I mean,
man,
it's
this is
not
why
now
we.
because it doesn't exist that we know of. But I'm just saying,
Oh, it
what
exists.
are we doing now?
Shit, the
Really, what
government
exists?
before they made the
What are
law
we
on
doing?
it, they already doing it.
But
Shit,
what really though? That is an argument, whether you for it or against it. I'm obviously against it, but if someone wants to
yeah,
create with these bots a child, and someone make
yeah,
out with a
and just
child
think
not
about that
real, but
law
it's
trying to get
real.
passed.
Yeah, that type of logic. Drop me a broken heart if this creeps you out. But also,
Yeah,
if you low key feeling this AI dating thing, drop me a heart.
yeah. What does real love look like, y'all, in the age of artificial everything? Because it started with BBLs. Now we just got full blown AI robots that you can name
Yeah.
and design.
And
freeze you.
then they got the nano pills. The BBLs go away because now they have the nano pills that you can take that'll go through and help you lose weight,
Oh
eat the weight
damn.
off like Professor Clump and Naughty by
Hmm.
Nutty Professor, not Naughty by Nature.
Man, you
But I
already
hope
know
y'all enjoy.
we gonna talk about some bio stuff in tech, man. We need to do a whole matter of fact, that might be one of the next episodes. Do a whole episode about the biotech.
We hope y'all
Cause
enjoyed this episode. Give us a thumb up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and we'll catch
yeah.
y'all on the next